I'd like to take this opportunity to give a tip of the hat that I'm not presently wearing to the front office of the Indiana Fever. And I had a chance to really talk about them as an organization a lot. It's been kind of a quiet news cycle for them for a while. As far as an organization, right now Unrivaled seems to be taking all the headlines for not taking any headlines and not drawing many people. But there is a WNBA season coming up a few months around the corner. And if you're like me and you're a fan of Caitlin Clark and you started tuning in and watching the Indiana Fever and have fallen in love with the entire Fever team, including Leah Boston, Kelsey Mitchell, Lexi Hull, and a lot of people there, and looking forward to seeing what they can do as an organization, because you see this incredible potential. You want to see all these young players come together, all these young and exciting players come together. This is very exciting. This is a very exciting news week. Some very good things have happened that show, one, just the commitment that this organization has to doing the right thing. Shows their acumen, or what looks to be a lot of really good moves, and gives us a lot of confidence that they're continuing making the right moves going forward. First of all, the best news of all, they have re-signed Kelsey Mitchell to a contract extension. They've given her a contract. Obviously, they what's called cored her, made her part of their core, which is kind of like the franchise tag in football, or just like the franchise tag in football, however you want to put it. So instead of just saying, okay, you're here because you have to be here, kind of thing that, breed resentment and all that from players at certain times, they've really made it clear as an organization they want Kelsey Mitchell and they like her. And that's a good thing. They said their number one priority as soon as the new regime took over. When I talk about the new regime, I'm talking about Kelly Krasnoff, which I probably pronounced her name wrong, and I apologize for that, and Amber Cox. They're the president and GM and all that, and they're the ones who are making the decisions. They've hired Stephanie White as a head coach, which appears to be an amazing move. We're going to see how this works for them as a team, but if so far the decisions they made appear to be very good. Like I said, the two pressing issues were, like I said, Kelsey Mitchell, not just re-signing her, but not just getting her back on the team for next year, but getting her there long term and making sure that she really loves being a part of the Indiana Fever the way those of us that pull for the Indiana Fever love having her on the team. Like I said, if you're like me, I tuned in to watch the Fever to watch Caitlin Clark, and I've fallen in love with Kelsey. I fall in love with Leah Boston. I fall in love with Lexi Hull as well. Watching them play together. Seeing the chemistry Caitlin has with Kelsey Mitchell, seeing the chemistry she has with Aaliyah and Lexi is amazing. And by the way, Aaliyah and Lexi are doing very good in this Unrivaled League. Kelsey Mitchell had gone overseas, done very well. And but the new regime, when they came in, they said, our number one priority is re-signing Kelsey Mitchell. And that right there tells Kelsey right off the bat, look, we want you. We want you here. You being on our team is a priority. So they've already put that out there. Kelsey Mitchell being on the Indiana Fever is a priority and something we want. Kelsey Mitchell, us at the Indiana Fever want you. So by them putting that out there, that was big. And then again, by signing her to an actual contract and not just saying, okay, we're coring you and you're here because you have to be here. That says a lot, and I really think that's going to help, a lot with her. She knows the team wants her, and I darn sure hope she knows that the fans really, really want her. She's an amazing player, and to me, I really like the attitude and the swagger she brings to the team. She brings a real, to me, something that really helps the team, just that kind of, we're going to go out there and we're going to ball, and that's that. And I really feel like that's her attitude, and I feel like, it's contagious. And I feel like every team needs somebody like that. And if you have somebody like that, it's also really, really good. Last 2 years been an all-star. Probably should have been an all-star a lot more before that, but she was on a really bad Fever team. That's a good thing. So very, very happy that they went and got this done almost immediately after she got back from overseas. So that just shows you the priority, and that shows they have their priorities in line, and they understand, making sure that players like Kelsey Mitchell understand that they are wanted and cherished by the organization. And that's a good thing. The other big pressing issue with the Indiana Fever was not the addition, but the fact that they needed to get rid of Nalyssa Smith. she was an issue. She just did not gel with the team. She had a few moments of brilliance, but overall, you could tell she didn't really gel, and you could tell the fact that her girlfriend, who's Dejanay Carrington, who's basically made her entire deal and shtick about being anti-Caitlin Clark, even worse than Angel Reese. I mean, with Dejanay going to much more extreme lengths as far as what she says and what she does to her in the court. Just a really awkward situation. We needed Nalyssa Smith off the team. They had the expansion draft for Golden State, the new Golden State expansion franchise. We were hoping they would just give her away to them. But you can see now that they had the Indiana Fever front office had a larger plan. They understood there's value, and they could get value out of trading for Nalyssa Smith instead of just giving her away in an expansion draft. I was worried. I thought, just get her off the team, get her off the team. I don't care when, I don't care how, put her in the expansion. Don't protect her for the expansion draft. They could protect 6 players, and they protected her. And I was a little worried. I'm like, are they thinking about keeping her? But almost immediately, once the free agent stuff has started, they finagled a three-team deal between themselves, the Dallas Wings and the Phoenix Suns, the Phoenix Mercury. I'll never get used to that one, but anyways, and in that, Indiana Fever gave away their 8th overall draft pick, which, they're not, I don't even know having the top 1 draft pick this year is going to do much. That's another video for another day, though, so it's good they give that away. And through all the trading, give away Nalyssa Smith, who has value but is not very valuable on the Fever. And they got Natasha Howard in return. I believe that's going to be very good for them. She's been on 3 championship teams. One with Maya Moore and the Lynx, and 2 with Brianna Stewart and Sue Bird and the Seattle Storm. And I feel like that's going to really, I think that's going to be a great thing, because she has that experience in, being with stars, being with, generational talents. Obviously, I think Caitlin's going to wind up being the greatest talent the league's ever had, but she understands that. She understands, what it means to be a part of a championship team. I think she's going to bring that to them. And I think that's going to help a lot of the team as well. I really do. I see that being a good thing. And I just think she's going to be a very, very good fit. Much, much better than Nalyssa. And like I said, I'm really, really trusting this front office with the Indiana Fever. I feel like they know what they're doing. I feel like they've really ingrained a lot of trust in me, And now I'm looking forward to seeing what Stephanie White can do as their coach. They hired her as the coach. She's obviously a great coach. She did a great job with the Connecticut Sun. Yeah, so it's confusing here. She did a really good job, I feel. I feel like she drug that team a lot further in the playoffs for a bunch of years they needed to go. They kind of had a reputation for making it far in the playoffs but falling short. But when you look at the talent on that team, I feel like she really took them further than they really had any business going. So, and plus the fact that she was this regime's choice, Kelly Krasnoff and Amber Cox, I really feel like, they make good decisions, and I feel like this is going to be a good decision. So I already had a lot of confidence, but now I really have a lot of confidence in this decision and how it's going to go. So very, very excited as a Fever fan about the news this week. Looking forward to seeing if anything even more comes out. And like I said, looking forward to the season. Looking forward to watching them play, watching them continue to gel, to continue to grow together. Remember, this is just Caitlin's 2nd season. This is just Aaliyah's 3rd season. So a lot of young players. I think Lexi is her 3rd or 4th, and I know Kelsey is about her 6th or 7th. But she's still got some growing to do. We all do, no matter what. But she's still in her prime. She still has some good experience too. So it's very good that we got her. Very happy about that. Very happy that we were able to, put Nalyssa Smith somewhere else. I have a lot of good feelings towards her. I do wish her well where she goes. I hope she's happy in her home. I hope she's happy on her team. I'm not going to wish any ill will towards her. I knew she wasn't right for the team, so I'm glad she's not on there anymore. And looking forward to the future without her. So, and most importantly, hopefully a long future with Caitlin and Aaliyah and Kelsey, and hopefully Caitlin and Aaliyah and Kelsey and Lexi. I really feel like that can be, kind of like the core 4 for a really good team for a lot of years to come. So we'll see how this goes. Very excited, and we're just ready for the season to start. I'm ready for the WNBA season to start. There's a Super Bowl coming up, and I could care less. So I just said out loud, did I? I guess I still got to talk about it at some point, but yeah, we'll see how this goes, and thank you guys for watching these videos, and I'll talk to you later.